Fast, focused, and fearless. Here's everything you need to know as you jumpstart your day. I'm Diego Castro. Agriculture Undersecretary Domingo Panganiban reveals that President Bongbong Marcos ordered the importation of sugar earlier this year. Panganiban made the testimony during the Senate's hearing into the alleged illegal importation of 440,000 metric tons of sugar, which was not approved by the Sugar Regulatory Administration. A DA official added that Marcos Jr. told him to carry out the importation through selected importers.
We need really to import at this point because baka tumaas pa ang inflation rate and tataas pa ang presyo ng sugar sa public market. So, after 1 hour of deliberations, the President said, let's import. Tell the public that we shall be importing.
Executive Secretary Lucas Bersamin maintained that the importation was legally covered by a presidential directive. Bersamin explained that there's no need for an order from the SRA to import, as only a sugar clearance is being required by the Bureau of Customs.
To us in the Office of the President, we have committed no irregularity, no violation when we issued that sugar order. Neither was there any violation committed by any of the parties.
On to some weather updates. The tropical cyclone outside Par with international name Mawar has intensified into a super typhoon. As of 3 a.m., it was spotted by Pag-asa at 2,215 kilometers east of Visayas. It is packing maximum sustained winds of 185 kilometers per hour and gustiness of up to 230 kilometers per hour. Because the super typhoon is moving slowly, Pag-asa says it's likely to enter Par by Saturday, and it will then be given the local name Betty. The Weather Bureau is expecting high chances of rain today, not because of the super typhoon, but mainly because of the southwesterly wind flow and localized thunderstorms. Heavy rains are expected in the Zamboanga Peninsula, BARMM, and Palawan, while Metro Manila and the rest of the country will experience cloudy skies with scattered rain showers and thunderstorms. Pag-asa says Mawar is still not expected to make landfall in the Philippines, but it's likely to enhance the southwest monsoon.
Sa ngayon din ho, malit pa rin yung chance na ito ay tumama sa kalupaan ng Pilipinas. Pero mas tinitingnan ho natin, posible itong mag-trigger ho ng pagpapalakas ng hanging habagat o tinatawag natin na southwest monsoon. Kaya ho posible bandang linggo o Lunes sa susunod na next week ay posible pong maging maulan, particular na sa bahagi ho ng western section ho ng Luzon, ng Visayas at pare po umabot pati dito sa Mindanao.
ABS-CBN is entering into a joint venture with Romualdez-led Prime Media Holdings, where House Speaker Martin Romualdez is a majority stakeholder. The joint venture was approved by ABS-CBN's Board of Directors on Tuesday. The two companies will apply with the SEC to incorporate the new company with an initial capital stock of 100 million shares valued at 1 peso apiece. ABS-CBN will have a minority stake in the venture, while Prime Media will be the majority stakeholder. The new company that will emerge from this partnership will supply content and programs to broadcasters and third-party platforms, like the Philippine Collective Media Corporation. The undertaking will also offer employment opportunities for personnel affected by Teleradio's closure set on June 30. For ABS-CBN, the partnership with Prime Media provides it with an additional revenue stream through equity investment and share in the projects of the joint venture. Prime Media is a subsidiary of RYM Business Management Corporation, a holding firm owned by Romualdez. Veteran stock market analyst Jonathan Ravelas told the Big Story that this deal could be a positive engagement for both companies.
Hopefully, it will allay the fears about press freedom. No? I think we will probably try to see that being tested. No? But at the same time, this will actually put Prime Media subsidiaries into a nationwide scale. No? So, again, this is something that in the past years, we've seen that most of our networks are Luzon-based, no? So this time, we're probably going to see something that will try to balance content between the Visayas, Mindanao, and eventually where Luzon is.
We'll be back with more stories after the break. Keep it here on One News. You're still watching One News Now. I'm Diego Castro. 3 more suspects in the killing of Negros Oriental Governor Roel Degamo have recanted their earlier testimonies. Legal counsel attorney Danny Villanueva said his clients were tortured into implicating themselves and Congressman Arnie Teves in the crime. So far, 4 alleged gunmen, namely Romel Pataguan, Rogelio Antipolo Jr., Daniel Lora, and Judiel Rivero, have withdrawn their statements. Teves' camp welcomed this development, while the prosecution said they will look into the motive behind the suspects' recantations.
Torture in the sense na may pananakot at banta sa kanila na may mangyayaring masama sa kanila at sa kanilang pamilya kung hindi sila makikipagtulungan doon sa kung ano ang gusto ng ating mga otoridad na palabasin.
The DSWD has shut down an orphanage in Quezon City for allegedly failing to meet standards. The department issued a cease and desist order against Gentle Hands Orphanage over a series of violations. Social Welfare Secretary Rex Gatchalian said he personally visited the establishment last week. Among the lapses he saw include improper hygiene and not enough fire exits. Gatchalian said the orphanage also lacked enough social workers and was overpopulated. The DSWD secretary said the facility only has a capacity to take care of 80 children, but around 149 kids were reportedly staying there.
If I'm not mistaken, kaya ayaw ko papasukin, they only had 5 kasambahays who could barely answer. But you were running 149. So, it's a recipe for disaster.
For the meantime, the kids will be brought to DSWD facilities. The management of Gentle Hands had been cooperative with the process and was willing to turn over custody of the children. The department is giving them 20 days to explain their side. The DSWD is also looking into cases of some children with disruptive behavior that came from Gentle Hands. Apart from children's welfare, the DSWD is also busy with its targeted Ayuda program. The department is currently planning to hand out digital food stamps. The department hopes to distribute this digital food stamps to 1 million families under their Lista Hanan 3 list. Beneficiaries are set to receive 3,000 pesos a month. The project is set for pilot implementation from July to December this year, covering families in Northern Luzon, Mimaropa, Metro Manila, Bangsamoro Region, and Caraga. Targeted beneficiaries include low-income families, those in hazard and conflict-prone areas, and those in isolated communities.
Ang argumento kasi ngayon, di ba, pag gutom ang isang individual, hindi siya makaparticipate, hindi siya makatrabaho. So kung hindi siya makapagtrabaho, hindi siya produktibong mamamayan ng ating bansa. So ang gagawin natin dito, we will supplement the family's intake.
And that's it for this hour. Join us again at 7:45 a.m. as we continue to monitor the day's biggest stories. I'm Diego Castro. We are One News. All sides, all the time.